Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cara J. Hope y'all are doing well, keeping safe, keeping healthy, still maintaining the social distancing, all that jazz. We're in it together, we'll get through it, just a few more months I think. So for today's video I thought it would be super fun to film a video with a full face of makeup with nothing over $10. Now, finding products for this video was a lot harder than I thought it was. Number one, I live in Canada, and things that are like under $10 or in the States, once you do the conversion, is over $10 in Canadian. And number two, they still don't have my shades in the drugstore for like foundation sometimes, bronzer, some setting powders. They still ain't got my shade, and it is 2020. Anyway, that's a different topic for a different time. So if you want to see how I do a full face of makeup for under $10, just keep watching. So starting off, I did my brows. Really sucky, but it is what it is. And for that, I used the LA Girl Slim Shady brow pencil and the brow pomade. And those are both $10. I'll make sure to leave all the prices for everything down in the description box below. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to use a brow gel to kind of keep them in place. They are a little bit unruly. I haven't been able to get them threaded since COVID-19 started, so I'm just going to use brow gel, and this one is Essence Make Me Brow in the shade Brownie Brows. Then for my primer, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. If you know me, if you've been here for a while, you guys know I love the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, but now that summer is upon us and it's getting a little hotter here in Calgary, matte products are the way to go. So I'm just going to put that on my skin. Foundation, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Stick Foundation in the shade Almond. I think this is a pretty good match for me, and it's one of the only foundations that I could find that was under $10 in Canada. I even did like the whole conversion. So yeah, I'm gonna buff that in. But yeah, what have you guys been doing to like keep busy during lockdown? I know for me, I'm still working. I work from home. I get to work from home, so thank God. I've been really blessed that I've been able to keep my job during this time. I am a legal assistant, so the office is open and people can go in, but I am not allowed to go in because I do have a sister who works in healthcare, and just to like keep everyone safe, they told me it was like best for me to stay home, which is okay, but I don't know when I'll be able to go back to work because like they started opening things back up, but COVID is still around, so I guess it really depends. I think I'll go back to work maybe when like it all ends, and yeah, but I don't know when that's gonna be. I guess I'll wait and see. And if they're willing to keep me on during that time, thank God. If not, then I guess we'll see. But for now, I still have my job. I'm still able to work from home, so that's been pretty great. So for concealer, I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. This is an oldie but a goodie, and I know a lot of the makeup OGs on here on YouTube have always used this concealer, and it really is a really good concealer. And I'm just gonna go underneath my eyes, and I think this retails for about $5 or $6, and you get great coverage. And I kind of let this sit on my skin letting it dry down. But yeah, are you guys still working? Are you working from home? Are you self-employed? Let me know down in the comments. I want to know. Yeah, it's been like a very interesting time. I know, like, I've been trying to keep myself busy, like trying to film more videos, workout. That's not going over very well. I spend way too much time on TikTok. I need deliverance from that little app. So yeah, but just like trying to keep busy. I was doing a course kind of through my church, and that's done now, and I still help out with the youth. So that's one thing that's kind of I still do. I try to go for a walk whenever the weather is nicer. Yeah, just try to like keep busy, stay positive, and just like don't fall into the slump of being you know, depressed or anything. And even if you are depressed or just feeling a little bit low, like, get help, because you're like, I don't mean this in like a negative way or anything, but your mental health is so much more important than anything that's going around right now. And in order for you to help people, you need to help yourself first. You're not going to be useful to anyone if you're going through a lot of things and you can't cope with what's going on. Yeah, so help yourself before you help others in general. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out, and I'm just gonna use this sponge that I got from Nyx. I know for me, the first couple of weeks of being in like lockdown and in quarantine, I was in quarantine because I got a cold. Like literally the first week, they said that everyone had to like stay indoors. So I've been in lockdown since then, and of course I live in Calgary and in Canada, and like especially in Calgary, spring takes forever to come. So it was like March and it was still snowing, it was still cold outside, and I'm a person who like I get really affected by the weather. So if it's still cold, it's still dark, it's still snowing outside, it just like makes me not want to do anything at all, and that, I don't know, that really weighs on me. And yeah, I don't know, I was going through it for the first couple of weeks, and I was working from home and it wasn't busy for me, and because you can only do so much when you're working from home. So yeah, so I know the first couple of weeks for me they were really trying, but thanks be to God, I made it through. So it's a little bit busier now. Obviously this weekend was not too bad because it was a long weekend, so I guess most people are just trying to like get everything done like during the first part of the week before they take the weekend off. So yeah, but so far so good. Yeah, I have the new e.l.f. Hydro Camo, what is it called? The Hydrating Camo Concealer, and it's a satin finish. And I bought these two thinking, well, here's the story. I ordered one from Ulta in the shade Deep Cinnamon on accident. I thought I chose Deep Chestnut, but I guess I chose Deep Cinnamon, and it is literally too dark. And then I ordered Deep Chestnut from e.l.f. website, because I've been seeing people who are my shade matches using Deep Chestnut, and it looks so light on them. So I said, yeah, that should be my shade. I get it. It is literally my skin tone. So I think I will be doing like some type of like video where I use this concealer as a foundation. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna set my the places where I highlighted with concealer. So I'm going with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder in the shade Medium. And I've only used this once before, but I think it is so beautiful on the skin. And if I remember correctly, this retails for about $9.49, so like just under that $10. Let me check just to make sure I made a list of all the stuff. Let me see. Yeah, so $9.49 for the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I'm just gonna put some into the top. Hopefully not get it everywhere. And just go ahead and set. Alright, face is looking good. Alright, for setting powder, for the rest of my face where I didn't set with the e.l.f. powder, I'm gonna go in with the Rimmel London Stay Matte powder. I didn't check the price on this, hold on. Ooh, it is $8.98, so we're good. So I'm going in with the Rimmel London Stay Matte powder in the shade 025 Toffee, and I'm just gonna use that to set the rest of my face. And this is a beautiful powder. I just love the way it looks on the skin. It doesn't oxidize, doesn't make me look red by the end of the day, so that's always a plus. Alright. And then for bronzer. Now, I could not find any bronzers to save my life at the drugstore. So I have one in my stash. It's the Morphe Brontour Bronzer and Contour in the shade Showmance. It retails for $16, but when I checked the site today, it said it was $10. It's on sale for $10. So I'm including it in this video today. So this is what it looks like. And I just go in and I swirl these two colors together. I'm going to use my stippling brush. And just tap off the excess. And I'm literally just gonna bronze. And I usually do like my cheekbones, my forehead. And I don't usually contour, but I always bronze, and I love the way that bronzer looks. My skin just gives me a bit more warmth, a little bit more definition. I have a very round face, so need all the help I can get, and I look like I'm 12. So yeah. And I just, yeah. I think I use a bit too much. I'm just gonna go in with that powder brush and just kind of make sure that everything blends together nicely. Alright. Also the drugstore, there is not a lot of palettes, like $10 and under palette. I have my iced coffee, like a basic me. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of $10 and under palettes, but I'm cheating a little bit. I got this e.l.f. Rose Gold Sunset palette, so I figured I would use some of the transition shades in here. And I also still have, I bought this like a long time ago. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Coconut, so I figured I would use that today as well to create some type of look. So let's see how it turns out. I'm gonna go into this brown shade right here and just use that as my transition color. Let's see if it's pigmented. I might have to build it up. Okay, it's showing up. I just think I have to like pat it in and then blend it out. But yeah, tell me in the comments down below, what have you guys been doing to keep busy? And I guess also tell me, like, what's the first thing you're gonna do the minute that all of this is over? I know for me, my first stop is going to be the salon. My toes are looking a little raggedy. My fingernails, as long as I can cut them and keep them like short, it's fine. But yeah, my toes need some work. Yeah, that's gonna be my first step. And I think that same day, one of my good friends, she had a baby last month, and I went over, but I wasn't able to hold her. We had like a little social distancing meetup, and I was able to see her, but I haven't been able to hold her. So I think that'll be my next stop, or like the minute I'm done at the nail salon, I'm gonna drive over to her house just to hold that baby to get some cuddles. So I think those would be my two. And my sister was supposed to get married last month as well, but she had to cancel. She was getting married in Jamaica, and her fiance lives over there as well. So obviously they like grounded all the planes, and Jamaica closed all their borders. We are Jamaican, by the way. But so she wasn't able to get married. So I think that will be like the next thing on the agenda. Also, is like book my flight and go to Jamaica. And I've been realizing in my videos when I watch them back, I don't be blending good, like at all. I'm like, girl, you out here giving people makeup advice and you can't even blend your shadow good. To deepen up the crease, I'm gonna go in with this, it's like a medium brown shade, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. Also, to give it some dimension, I'm just gonna turn this off because it's not. And I think I'm gonna do like a half cut crease. I don't even know. We'll see. I'm gonna focus that like out here and just like sweep that into the crease. Just going in with this e.l.f. E2 brush, and there's no product on it. It's just stained with color, and I'm just gonna use that to just blend. Or I should say there's no shadow on it. I'm just using that to blend of the edges so that there's no harsh lines. So next, I think I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop shadow. And I don't know if I'm gonna use my finger. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. brush and see how it applies on the lid. Let's see. Holy moly. Talk about pigment. And I'm just gonna pat that on to my lid. Blue is beautiful. I don't use blues, but I remember when I saw this the first time, I was like, yeah, I need that blue. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I need it. It is crumbling. Hopefully it doesn't stain my clothes. Yikes. Should have got a towel. Oh well. Look at that. Okay, we're back. what happened was my camera started dying, and then I went and got an extra battery, and that battery wasn't charged, so I had to use, I'm using a whole different camera now. So yeah, okay, so while I was off camera, I finished my other, oh, I didn't finish, I put the blue on on my eye, and then I think I'm gonna go back into this palette, and I'm gonna take this shade just to kind of blend those two colors together, and I'm gonna go in with that same e.l.f. brush. Yeah, I'm going to, yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this to blend and then go into this dark shade to like deepen just like the outer corner. And I didn't think this blue was gonna be so pigmented. Like, I've seen it on other people and I think, oh, it's such a pretty color, but then when I put it on myself, I'm like, dang. Oh well. Hopefully it works out and it doesn't look too similar to my last look. But it was what I was working with. Like, there ain't no $10 palettes at the drugstore in Canada. Anyways. So next I'm just gonna go into that dark shade that I was talking about, and I'm just gonna use that on the outer corner just to give it some dimension. Onto my waterline with this NYX Wonder Pencil. This is normally over the $10, but I got it on sale for like $5 or something like that, so it's going in this video. And it's just like a nude. I don't know how I feel about this, y'all. It doesn't look that great. Let me blend a little bit more. See if that helps. Anyways. So for mascara, I'm gonna go into the Essence Lash Princess. And this is hands down one of the best mascaras I've used. And then for lashes, I got these Aoa Studio Lashes, and I have the styles Jackie and Brianna. And looking at them, I think I'm gonna go in with Jackie. I think it'll be okay. I hate when lashes come, like you take them out of the box and they have like the little bit of glue on there. I hate it. Okay, while my lashes are dry, I'm just gonna finish up with the rest of the face. So for blush, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. blush in the shade Always Spicy. I'll show it to you. It's kind of dirty. Hold on. And it's just like a nice kind of maroony brown color, and I hope it will go well with this look. It's very pigmented, so like dip it in and then like tap off the excess, or else you're gonna ruin your makeup, girl, and we can't have that. Like, go in with a super light hand. See, all I did was like dip it in once, and look how much pigment came off. Yeah, for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Exception Mega Karma highlighter, and I got this when I went to London last October, and it's like a bronzy rose goldy color, and this retailed for about like £5, and when that translates over, it's about like $7 Canadian. So I'm just going with my brush, and I'm just gonna highlight the high points of my face. And I'm also going to use the same highlighter to do my inner corner. And just to finish off the entire makeup look, I'm going to go in with this Colourpop lipstick in the shade Quickie. Then going with that lipstick. And then to set everything, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild coconut primer water in the scent, coconut. And we are done. So this completes a full face of makeup under $10. Leave me your $10 go-tos in the comments below. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, if you like what you see, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!